All right, well, I guess I will go ahead and get started. This is the closing session. And if you look around, this is why we don't do keynotes at the end of conferences. just my 2 cents, all right? But I did want to, say thank you to everybody who came. In particular, I really want to say thank you to our sponsors. Hopefully some of them are still around, or at least we'll hear the applause. So let's give a big round to Second Quadrant, Pivotal. Big round of applause for Pivotal also. All of our platinum sponsors are so fantastic. Amazon Web Services, where's Grant? And to Braintree. We love you guys. Thank you all. I also wanted to thank all of our other sponsors, our gold and silver and bronze sponsors. We have Javelin Marketing Group, OpenShift, EDB, OpenSCG, Consistent State, OmniTI, Citus Data, and Crunchy Postgres. Thank you guys. I know this comes up all the time, so I wanted to make sure everybody is aware the slides are going to be posted up. A lot of them have already been posted up, and we're going to have, I'm sure more of them will be going up. They're up on the wiki. We will be linking, actually we already have linked to that from the 2015 postgresopen.org website. Just go under news and you'll see that we've posted links over to the slides. The videos will be going through some post-processing and whatnot, but you can expect those to be uploaded and up on YouTube in just a couple, maybe 3 weeks, hopefully, is what we're looking at. So we'll definitely be tweeting out about that. So if you're not following us on Twitter, please do. And we look forward to having all of those up. Pictures. I'm sure some of you probably, if you're on Twitter, have already seen a number of pictures out there from Postgres Open and also hashtag PGOpen. We'll be posting even more pictures, lots and lots of pictures will be going up from the conference, and we'll be linking those off of the 2015 site as well. And again, we'll be tweeting out about them, of course. We also have a feedback system. This is something that we haven't had in the past, so I finally got around to, convincing somebody else to do it for me and get it all set up. Thanks to Joe Conway, actually, is the one who's helped get the feedback system up and working. So there's an opportunity there to go post feedback about the conference itself. Please leave us feedback there. And also, for all the talks that you went to, please feel free to go into, and you can, for each individual talk, you can leave feedback, including rating information. And once we have that information, I'll close it in probably a week or so, maybe 2. And then we'll be posting up statistics about the feedback that we got about our speakers and the talks themselves and everything, and that'll go up in a couple of weeks for everybody to be able to look at too. Yes?
If you're a speaker, will we have access to detailed feedback on our own talks?
Yes, yeah. Not directly, I don't think. Where's Magnus? Magnus, does that work automatically?
You've upgraded to the latest version.
Yes, by the time that we post this stuff, I'll have the latest version upgraded, and yeah, if you log in with your community account, you should be able to see the feedback for your own, the detailed feedback for your own talks. So, yay, everybody thank Magnus for the awesome conference system. So, one of the things we always like to do inside of our, in this community and in other communities is support other, wow. Okay, this slide is really bad, and it's my fault for sorry. I'm just going to skip past it really quickly, but we are sponsoring, or we are going to be, I took a slide out in the middle, so it kind of, sorry, last minute things. So anyway, I just wanted to point out that, or just say we like to support other communities, and in particular, folks who are working with, people to become new programmers, and in particular this year, because, we've had such a great relationship so far with the Django community, and in particular, Lacey, who came and did a fantastic keynote for us. Postgres Open will be donating $500 over to Django Girls, which is the organization, thank you, is an organization that Lacey's involved with extensively, and they teach women about programming and enabling them to be able to do programming on their own with and be able to just join in this wonderful community that we have. So we look forward to doing that, and that's going to be just a fantastic thing that we're able to do this year. So we look forward to continuing with that. Last but not least, because I like to get out of here quickly on these closing things, I just want to say thank you, and thank you to everybody who came for my actual closing session, and thanks a great deal to everybody for coming to the conference. A round of applause for all of you. So that's it. That's all I have, and we will see you next year. And we will be telling you where probably soon, but don't be surprised if you're booking flights to Texas again.
Is there no auction?
No, we ended up deciding that we weren't going to do an auction this year. So we wanted to do the donation instead, which I thought actually made a lot of sense. So anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing this year. And yes, any other final remarks from the committee? I am sure there is information about how to donate to Django Girls, but I don't have it specifically. Chris, do you want to say anything about that? It's not a clean process. Is there any way we could proxy it? Okay, so we could do donations. Yeah, so we can proxy it for anybody who wanted to do that. I have to admit, I'm a little bit surprised and shocked that so many people wanted to do it. Okay. So next year maybe it's something to consider. But anyway, yeah, so if you wanted to do it, go ahead and you can do it through our site and we will proxy it. Yes?
How well did this conference compare to last year, the year before last?
So in terms of numbers regarding last year versus this year, we're up at least 10% in terms of our attendance, even though we moved the conference and even though there's actually another conference that sprung up out on the West Coast, we still beat our numbers over last year. We had a lot of new speakers again this year, which is always great. We like to see new speakers, which is fantastic. It's good to give them an opportunity. We had some people who had never even spoken at any conference before, which is obviously very nervous for them, but I think everything went well. So I would say that this year was a fantastic year, absolutely. And I think that we're going to continue to grow and see more and more interest in as Postgres grows and as more people are using it, we'll be growing even farther. So.
I know I talked to Chris about this. You might look at the Omni. The Omni's pretty good.
The Surge conference?
The Omni Hotel.
Oh, the Omni Hotel. Oh, okay.
You're kind of on the old part of Dallas here.
Oh, okay.
Nothing against the Sheridan. It's been great.
So interesting suggestion about where we do not have any contracts with anybody or anything set up yet, which is why I really don't want to formally announce anything. But thank you for
Teradata conference is held at the
the Teradata. Okay. Well, thank you very much for the suggestion. Do we have any other? I'd like to let people get out of here. I know some people are trying to catch trains, planes, and automobiles out of here. So, anybody else have any other final comments?
What was the total attendance?
It was 170 something. I don't have the exact number, unfortunately. We have to go. We had so many people show up day of and last minute registrations that I don't have a precise number offhand. But I mean, we beat last year's number like a week ago, and still had a ton of people show up. We actually, funny side note, we literally ran out of blanks. We ran off a whole bunch of blank badges so we would make sure we had them, and we managed to run out of them. That's how many people we had showing up day of and registering right before the conference. So it was fantastic. That's why I don't have a. That's why we do. That's why we do it in Texas. Based on so I asked prior to the keynote in terms of how many people were from the Dallas area, and it looked like, just on a rough estimate, about a third of the people. Again, I don't have exact numbers on that. We have the information for everybody who registered ahead of time in the system, but I don't have, everybody day of was probably Dallas. So my estimation is probably a third, maybe even as many as a half. Yeah.
I'm a Dallas resident. I would estimate that next year there are going to be more people in Dallas interested than this year.
You think so? More people? Just in the Dallas area? I could certainly see that. Yeah, I think it would be fantastic if we could grow. And in particular, the committee wouldn't mind it if we could have someone who's local in Dallas that helps us.
I have a few candidates in mind.
Okay, good. You have candidates in mind. That works. Yeah, I mean, just in general.
I'm basing it on the meetup in the Dallas Pug.
Yeah, I understand the Dallas Pug does very well, which is fantastic.
Very conservative and very commercial.
Okay, so
Making inroads pretty hard.
that's fantastic.
Waking up.
Good. So yeah, just side note, if anybody, if you are interested in helping us out, the committee is looking for new blood for helping us out with next year. So we would certainly love to hear from you. Feel free to email program2015@postgresopen.org. if you are interested in helping out, because we could definitely use it. It's entirely volunteer run. I think we do a pretty good job, but I will be happy to go into exactly what helping out means, if when we talk. All right, that's it. Thank you.